shot right here, reverse angle. Corretja sneaks in and looks like he's going to lob, but dinks it over. And you're right, Cliff, not a smart choice of shot. Break, set point. Corretja.
All I can say is that Alex Corretja's a bulldog. You've got to watch him because he will stay right in it and he'll keep his teeth right in the bottom of your long pants, and he'll never let go. He didn't yesterday against Pete Sampras, and again today.
Well, he's responded to the challenge, hasn't he, that the Spanish press issued him as his coach, loving this, which was that he sort of gave up in that French Open final or let Moya walk all over him. Corretja fighting his way back in this third set, mixing it up, getting the net a little bit more, chipping that backhand, which especially in that last game, Cliff, won him a couple cheap points.
And one questionable call there on the sideline on a passing shot or a shot down the line that she called out.
Oh, yes.
Patrick, from down here, seems like Moya's ball has lost a little bit of bite. Corretja now a little bit quicker, a little bit more confident. Now 2 hours and 27 minutes into this match.
Actually, that call I was talking about earlier, she called it good. Moya wanted the out call.
At 40-15 and forced the tiebreak.
Right.
Remember the last 3 times that they've played all this year, Cliff, Moya's dominated and loses a set. As the infrared shows that maybe that ball clipped the line. Corretja, by winning that set, he'd lost 10 sets in a row, so including these 2 sets here to Carlos Moya. So this give him a little boost of confidence, be able to stay with Moya now. Moya looking to close in. Early stages here, this fourth will be key, I think. Corretja can keep that momentum going. Start to put a lot of questions into the head of Carlos Moya.
I've detected a definite switch here in momentum because Moya there hitting a few one-handed backhands. I think he's tiring just a little bit. On the other hand, Corretja, a little more sprightly step, and he looks to me a lot more like he was at the latter stages of the match with Sampras.
That was a brutal point there. Corretja jerking Moya around, and some of the questions that Moya asking himself, maybe could I have put him away? Did I lose my opportunity? Has the momentum mentally changed now that I finally lost a set to Corretja? And definitely you get a sense here, Cliff, that physically this match is taking on a whole new twist. Moya really lunged at a couple of those backhands in that last point. Normally you see him taking those little steps. You see a player go to take one big step and try to cover ground. You know they're fatiguing.
Also, you see him hit a one-hander.
Remember what Moya said yesterday after the match. Mentally, he was tired. Physically, he was tired after a long round-robin play. That was a 3 out of 5 set match. You can tell that last game actually.
Not a bad miss, though, for Corretja, because he had the sense that he saw an opportunity there to blocked the forehand. I think he was trying to get in, and he almost was rushed forward a little too quickly. But
yeah, he opened up his shoulders again, Patrick. Remember earlier in this match how he missed a short forehand and he pulled out of it a little too soon.
Was thinking about coming in behind the serve as well, a little chip and charge, and decided against that. Break point.
We're in a battle right now. Both players playing about at the same level.
first serve percentage, though, from Moya has really dropped in this fourth set. His fatigue. Oh, that's a tremendous shot.
Moya.
And Moya knows how big that was, not to get down a break early in this fourth. Had to cover a lot of territory in that point. Moya finding the energy when he needs it.
I think there's not much gas left in the tank of Moya.
15-14.
Gonna have to fight hard on this game to come back, get himself back on serve, still down double break point. That's a tired double fault right there, Patrick.
Do you think if Corretja ends up winning this match that he might send a little check to Tim Henman? Keeping him out so long yesterday in the semifinals. They both had rough ones yesterday, but it seems like Corretja, talking about gas in the tank, he just seems like he can go forever.
Yeah, he really can. He's probably the fittest player right now on the tour. The Bull. He moves so well, and he has to. His footwork is great. I'm not convinced, though, that even if Corretja serves out this set, which I think he does, I'm not convinced that Moya is not going to have a little bit left for that stretch run. Corretja doing everything right now, attacking at the right time. He's 8 for 9 on his net approaches this set.
There's the forehand from Moya that we've seen earlier in this match, but he's abandoned until now, running around the backhand and shelling it down the line. Now 15-30, an opening for Moya to break back in this fourth set. Fifth set. Putting a lot of juice in that first serve. 192 Ks. Good acceleration.
That goes long, and this match is even now. Javier Duarte ready for a fifth set, and so are these two warriors for the World Championship. 2 sets all, everyone, here in Hanover.
With a lot of top. Corretja can't handle it. Moya now looking to take charge in this fifth set.
Nice aggressive play from Alex Corretja. Sticking that backhand volley down the line for the winner.
The difference between the last point, that time more, not enough time to get a full cut at that.
Well, that's the key, isn't it? The approach shot. It's really got to work for the incoming volleyer, because both of these boys pass too well to come in behind junk.
Oh, good rip on that from Moya. Just missing in the net. But I like the aggressive play from Moya to go after that one. 30-40, still break point for Moya early in the 5th set.
Match has riveted this sold-out crowd. Nobody's left their seats. Three and a half hours. That is wide, and Moya draws first blood in the 5th. He's got to break a serve. 3 games to 1. Moya won the first 2 easily before Corretja made his move. 3rd set to Corretja 7-5 and then 6-3.
Well, Corretja feeling the pressure to have to do a lot there, because he knew Moya was moving over to hit the forehand pass. And Moya's got the early break.
New bullets, guys. New balls.
Among the statistics, guys, that we get from Lucent are also the average miles per hour that these guys are traveling in a set. Maybe interested to know that Moya slowed down a little bit. He was up at 13.6 for the first, 14.0 in the 2nd set, then back down to 13.6 and then 13.4. Doesn't sound like a big difference, but any small difference in the movement takes its toll.
And I think at the end of this set, we'll see it could be back up, because I think he notices, he knows that the end is in sight. He knows that he can give everything he's got here. Doesn't have to worry about another set. He certainly moved better early in this 5th set. Love.
Nice slice return from Alex Corretja, who went in and got a racket change right after that last game. That's good.
Well, he dealt with the toughest shot in the best way, did Moya. The first 2 he could have put away. Corretja.
German television did a great job at the pictures, but no infrared on that call, Patrick.
I wanted to see that.
Yeah, me too. There is so much more snap in both the step and the swing of Alex Corretja, and it took its toll on Moya. We're back on serve. Corretja will serve 3-2. 5th set, World Championship. The match. He is not tired at all. Moya is dragging. That's long.
Corretja.
Alex Corretja will serve for the World Championship in Hanover when we come back, everybody. Who would have believed it about 90 minutes ago? Alex Corretja of Spain.
That pass so hard it knocked the racket right out of Alex's hands. Ripping it cross court, does Moya. 30 all.
30 beide. 30 all. Bounced on his side first. If that had gone over, would have been good, wouldn't it? Because it was in his hand at the time he hit it.
That's right. It's important for Corretja to get a first serve in here to get control of the point.
30 all. Ooh, nearly tripped. High defensive lob to try to regroup, but it is long, and this is a break point for Moya. As you were saying earlier, Patrick, it's also for number one in Spain, which is probably as important to these guys as anything. Look at that.
Wow, amazing. He was able to keep his balance. He really went over on his ankle slightly. He's lucky he didn't sprain it badly. That's going to be sore tomorrow. Break point for Moya. Moya kept his head about him, too, because he obviously saw Corretja almost fall over. Didn't let it bother him.
Break point. It was late, but he got the call, and Moya has thrown his racket on the other side.
That could be a point penalty. That could be a point penalty.
Well, it could be a warning.
Moya, after 3 hours and 46 minutes, has break point. Warning issued by Lars Graf to Carlos Moya. Cannot believe the lateness of that call. Trying to get a little extra time to rest as well.
This is the Corretja camp, including his two brothers. Look at that call.
I'm not sure
It
if
looks good.
Yeah, if I can blame Moya. Woof.
Deuce. And now championship point for Alex Corretja. How unlikely a scenario. Down 2 sets. So close to losing in the third set as well. Down break points in his serve at 5 games all. This is for the World Championship, everyone. Oh! Reminiscent of the first 2 sets, Moya makes the move. He took a risk. Can go wrong with his swing off either side with a topspin shot, those compact swings of Alex Corretja, but it let him down right there.
Break point.
Corretja. Alex Corretja gets the break again. He has served for the... Don't say it. Let's let everybody imagine. And let's tell him off to this next point. I mean,
right, you got it. Okay, let me think about it. How many miles have they run in this match? Javier Duarte feels like he's run 24.
30 love. Patrick?
Well, let's see. Moya's run 6.055. We look at the reverse angle, and Corretja's run 6.056. Imagine doing 6 miles of sprints. That's what this match is.
For 3 hours and 58 minutes.
Not exactly a leisurely 6-mile jog.
30-15.
Moya hanging on, drilling a forehand down the line, creating the air. 30 all. Guts from both players.
Just when you think Moya has nothing left. Surprises Corretja with a backhand down the line for a winner. And then absolutely hits one of the hardest forehands of the match.
Sometimes when fatigue takes over, instinct then takes control. It looked like it was going to be a runaway affair for Carlos Moya after 2 sets, and so close in the third, but Alex Corretja has come back, and he is back at this, the ultimate point potentially for him, and a world championship. He hasn't won a Grand Slam, but he could be world champion. Championship point. He's second.
Sieg Corretja. 3-6, 3-6, 7-5, 6-3, 7-5. 3-6, 3-6, 7-5, 6-3, 7-5.
Corretja is one of the most respected men in tennis, everyone. President of the ATP Tour Board, very well liked, and this is a moment that he is going to savor for a long time, going to, as he trips, going to say hello to his girlfriend and his family and let them enjoy this moment alongside him. Alex Corretja in 5 sets, and Patrick McEnroe, that was one extraordinary performance and one of the greatest comebacks I've ever seen.
Really was. It took exactly 4 hours for Alex Corretja, and certainly a man who's not afraid to go to battle. They gave him heat in Spain for his performance at the finals of the French. He was in that situation again today. But wow, did he come back heroically to win that 7-5 in the 5th over Carlos Moya.
Carlos Moya, French Open champ. Alex Corretja, world champion. Here from Hanover. He's with Patrick McEnroe.
So emotional, Cliff, and so exhausted, Alex Corretja. You said yesterday after you beat Sampras that was the biggest win of your life. What do you have to say now?
Well, I have to say, and I have to admit, that this is the biggest win of my life. For sure, coming to 2 sets down. It was the first time ever it happens to me, and especially against Carlos, who beat me this year, and I couldn't beat him a set, and I was just down, really down, and after in the 5th as well, 3-1, and I came back again. It's just fantastic. I'm gonna say something who maybe your brother doesn't like it, But
Go ahead.
But I was remembering the match that he lost against Lendl at the French Open, because my idol was Lendl when I was younger. So I was thinking, like, come on, be like your idol and try to be the talent guy. So on that time, your brother was really talent, and Lendl was the worker. And today, I think I beat the talent. I was really the worker. Sorry, John, but you're still my friend.
That's what you were thinking about when you were down 2-0. Is that, I mean, because
Yeah.
we were thinking up there, how are you going to turn this match around?
Well, I think I start to play much more aggressive. I start to hit much more backhands on the line, and I start to move the ball really well. And even I think he was playing just perfect tennis. The first 2 sets, he was playing really deep, and his forehand was working really well, and he was serving just amazing. So it was kind of difficult for me to make a comeback, but I was just thinking about the next point, and suddenly after 4 hours, I'm just the winner of the tournament.
Amazing. And when did you think that you could win the match?
Honestly, it was tough for me just to think it, but there was a point in the 3rd set when I just turned it around and I just started to move him a lot, and I saw him that he was not unbeatable, you know. And I started to realize, like, come on, if you keep fighting, maybe you got your chance. So try to take it, and we'll see what's going on will happen. But it was really tough. After 4 hours, you know, you finish. I was serving for the match. I had match point, and I couldn't make it. And then I broke him back. So mentally, I think I was really strong.
Alex, congratulations. You're the #1 Spanish player and #3 for the end of 1998. So congratulations. Good luck next year.
I want to say thank you to my manager, which maybe it's watching me in Miami. Thank you, Patricia.
Okay. Great job, Alex. Send it back to Cliff.
And congratulations to you, Alex. We ESPN tennis folks are a merry band of warriors that have spent so much time together, starting in Melbourne, joining the passing parade of tennis cities worldwide. Places like Monte Carlo, Rome, and Key Biscayne takes a large family to put all this together, and a lot of time away from family to do it. Dennis Denninger, Bob Feller, Bob Rosberg, Steve Mayer. Actually, there are just a few. It's like scratching the surface. Anyway, from us to you, the most important part of our band, we say thanks, and we hope you have the happiest holiday season ever. Next tennis, the Australian Open, 18th of January. That's the first Grand Slam of the year. Next up on ESPN, Rear View Mirror Craftsman Truck Series. Hats off to the world champion Corretja and Sampras #1. Patrick, and your upcoming marriage to Melissa. For Patrick and Luke Jensen, I'm Cliff Drysdale. Goodbye from Hanover, everybody. We're home for the holidays. This has been a presentation of ESPN, worldwide leader in sport.